Hey, what up, everybody? Today we're gonna play with a friend of mine. He's playing Quinn, and we're gonna have a little coaching session about how to play in top lane, and now especially for Quinn, obviously. But yeah, we're gonna make sure that he learns some shit from it. So let's dive right into it. So hello, dude. I'm back.
Hello.
So we're gonna dive right into it, I guess. Okay, so let's get some speed into it. Oh, dude, you're too fast. Why am I not locked on it? Okay, yeah, so what you
Oh,
want to
watch
do...
this. Watch the
Okay,
Morgana.
okay, like, what you... Oh, okay, Morgana. Okay, Morgana. Okay, this is already interesting, but what you want to do, really, is when you walk back to lane, always move here or
hmm
here. Because if you do so, you will see the enemy coming into your jungle. Because they could have taken your blue buff from your jungler without you guys knowing it. Because right now, there's nobody checking it. She, she should be like over here together with you while you're being here. So if she's standing here, people will always get seen if your jungler is over here and your AD and support are over here. So
hmm
you will always see them coming into your jungle. And if they do so, you can just drop a ward or just walk away. And you can ping your jungler like, okay, he's on your blue side. You should just go red and check his blue buff for like counter invading. So this is like a common thing. People just walk into the lane and just like look at their phone or whatever, you know?
I was watching Morgana.
No, okay. Or laughing at some Morgana player, but she how is she full HP? Oh, she...
You backed it up.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So Lux is laid. That's no special occurrence. So like, yeah, this is just unlucky. But why did she queue over here? Wait, she used flash, but did she die? Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter. Well, but still, their team just went to this, went to the red buff. So what you want to do now you don't know that they have been at your blue buff and are top side. So what you want to do really is just check if Echo is coming late. If Echo is coming late to lane,
Oh yeah, I
always...
did. You see, I put a ward down here once I saw that bot lane was there and Echo wasn't in lane.
Yeah. So Echo is walking back now. What you're doing right now is pretty good. You're pushing the wave. If you push the wave, you have minion advantage. Right now, you shouldn't have warded though,
Mm,
because the jungler is never going to go like red buff instant top lane, as it's a Shyvana and not a Twitch or something like that.
I see.
Because right now, she should be going like red buff and then raptors into this thing, the crap. Right now, she's doing blue buff. That's fine as well because it's a Warwick and he started red side. But she should always be looking to get level 3 first because her early game isn't that good for ganking. So what you want to do is you want to wait with the wards till you push the full wave and then put down the ward. So if you go like 15 seconds back, right now you want to push these 3 minions first so you get a good push into him. Right? Because on level 1, you're stronger than him. He started Q, which is like standard, otherwise he can't clear the wave. So if he doesn't have like his full combo yet, you can easily out damage him.
Mm.
So yeah, this is just a minor thing because it's like 20 or 15 seconds, which you have a longer ward. So it's not that big of a deal, but it's still good to note. So I mean, it's just standard laning now. So what you want to always do is, as Quinn, you're really you're an abusive champion in the early game because you do like not that much damage, but you're you're ranged and he's not. So what you want to do is always walk over here. So just if he tries to go up for Qs or minions, always get autos onto him. So you really abuse him. You really want to bully him. Don't want to make him get any CS. Want to get him to back or like even die. So that's a good thing to note. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Look, now you get the Q and the passive off. That's great damage. Did you see that Warwick was chasing Shyvana?
I think I did now.
Because he's pinging right here. And you're still over here. Like, I mean, these are 2 minions you want to get, obviously. But if we go 15 seconds back, I'm gonna check Fog of War for red side? No, blue side. Okay. I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, you see Shyvana walking over here. So what you want to really do now is, if your Warwick decides to engage on her and follow her, try to move down. Just, you don't have to move down all the way, but you're standing right here now. And if you're standing here, that's at least like 2 seconds less walking time, right?
Okay.
So if you're standing over here, it's better than standing over here, what you were doing. Like, Warwick is chasing, obvious. I mean, it's silver. He's obviously gonna chase. So, right now you use your abilities. That's fine. But Warwick is pinging him help. Your Morgana is mid lane for some reason. While your AD carry. Okay. This is interesting. Let's just... But your mid laner is not responding at all. So, if your mid laner is not coming while pushing in, then you have to know that you're the guy that's going to help him. So what you want to do is just move down, because all of your minions are almost cleared, right? You will just get the XP from this minion over here. And if you move down, there's a slight chance Warwick will die because you're there. So if you look at this, he's pinging. Now he's almost dead, right? He has to flash and smite. And still, nobody is moving up. Morgana is moving up, but Morgana is level 1. Doesn't have anything. Warwick should be dead before Morgana is coming in. So, this is a slight thing. If you move down, there's a good chance Echo pinged like you're missing. And then Shyvana has to care, because she might be in a 2v1 or maybe even 3v1. So that's something to prevent your laners from dying. So, I mean, this Warwick get away? Nah, he's gonna die. Yeah. Okay. So now you're moving on your way. That's just great. I mean, she doesn't have flash. I don't know. Should you have flash there?
My E wasn't in range. Like, I was trying to use it, so I figured, you know.
Yeah, you're still level 2. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Because I was checking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, you canceled 2 autos over there. That's really sad. Because if you hit it just 2 autos, you would have hit him in like... Ooh. That's bullshit. I want to rewatch that.
Yeah, you saw that. I tried to juke, like, not juke, but dodge it.
You just
I
dodged.
thought it was good.
I mean, you should have sidestepped it over there, I think. I mean, nobody is mid lane. Obviously, you should care. But this is just bullshit. This didn't hit. Now you're gonna die probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is when I was wishing I did have my flash.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, your laner should be able to... Okay. You ignited the wrong guy. You're gonna hit, right? Come on, guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, your team cleaned it up.
Oh, look at this play. This is a very...
I mean, this is the moment. I mean, most silver players are gonna do dumb things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ping them back. Just spam ping the shit out of them and ping them back. Because if they if they're gonna try to dive this guy, they're gonna die for sure. She's gonna have Q up in like how many time? Like every
Your Q cooldown is
yeah,
like 10 seconds, I
her
think.
Q is already back
Yeah.
up. So there's no reason for these guys to be diving. This guy's level 1. She's not gonna do anything. Warwick is level 2. He doesn't have his E yet, so he can't have any damage reduction on it. This guy is way too far away. She's not gonna do anything either. So if these guys go in, they just die. For sure. They're just gonna give a double kill to Lux. So what you do now is just click in your control button, spam 6 times on your mouse, so they get the fuck out of there. That's the best thing to do here, because they will just die. Also, this TP, it's not needed. Because, yeah, obviously you want your XP, right? But you have a mid laner who is pushing your lane. So your lane is going to be pushed anyway. It's going to... When it's pushed, when she pushed this lane, it's coming back to you. Echo is going to probably TP, but that's fine. Then you just... The wave is pushed anyway, so it's fine. I mean, this TP is just... You TP, obviously. You want your XP because it's early game. I can understand that. But it's not a TP that's necessary for wave control. But
Okay.
it's not really that bad though. It's just something that you should take note of, because if somebody is if somebody's pushing your lane and you're just TPing into it, then you're just giving away your TP for another use. Because if you TP right now and Echo TPs as well, you're gonna take a lot of damage from Echo, and you might need to back as well. So then you don't have TP, and then it's gonna be shitty, you know. But that's on a side note. On this situation, it's like fine. It's okay because you need your XP, obviously. But that's something you should take note of, like always. Oof. Do you know what your W... Okay. Warwick, dude. This is what I said. Always ping them back because they're just gonna die. Okay, he's TPing back. This is a great TP for him. He gets all this XP. He can just push the wave slowly. That's fine for him. Okay, that W is wasted mana. Okay, on a second one. This ward, obviously it's okay. But if you ward over here or over here, you can see all this way. If you can see all of this, a jungler, here's a ward over here. So a jungler can't ever come to you around this way. This is just not going to happen. You're going to see her on the map and you're just going to back off. You just walk away. If you have a ward here, or you don't have a ward here, she can walk all the way up here. And then she can maybe like ambush you, or Echo can stun you up and then you're freaking dead, you know? But if you have a ward over here, she can't ever come to you because you have this warded. So you see her over here coming, and you see her over here coming. So there's no way she's gonna close that gap and still kill you if you see her. Even if their jungler sees you, you're just gonna get away. So that's something to note, because this ward, obviously it gives you coverage over this area. She can't gank you over here. But you already have a ward over here, so she will never be able to gank you over here. She can't ever gank you from here because of this ward. This is a great ward, by the way. Props to your mid laner, I think.
I think support put that down.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna give props to the level 1 Morgana at level 4 at 4 minutes. So, but yeah, that's like over here. This one checks like this whole area. The one over here checks this whole area. So that's something to note, because the one over here is less good. This one is better for red side, and this one is great for blue side. Never put it in the middle, because you have like a little bit less vision on the other sides.
Alright.
But yeah, that's some warding. So what you want to do as Quinn is hit your passives. It gives movement speed and attack speed. Oh. So as Quinn, you mostly have like the problem like, I don't have any attack speed. So you want to build attack speed, right? You want to get attack speed boots or whatever like that. If you just hit your passives and stack them properly, like right now, you can go for an auto the moment when he engages in here. Okay. What he does... Okay. You're just getting that minion. He jumps in. He should have just jumped forward and jumped straight in. For fuck's sake. But the moment he backs off, you have to just click on him, and then you will proc your auto. You will get your passive. Your passive gives for fuck's sake. Your passive gives movement speed. If your passive gives movement speed, you can get close to him. You can E him as well. Get your passive again, then you will get your phase rush, and then you can run out without taking any damage except some minion damage. And it's great because you just like do 1/3 of his HP.
Okay.
So that's a great trade to just go in, because you won't always hit your Q, obviously, because they're minions and stuff. So if you can hit him with damage, always hit him with damage when possible. Okay.
I keep canceling autos because I'm not used to her autos.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's where you cancel another auto. But now look, you get phase rush, you're out, you don't get any minion aggro. That's great. It's great. Yeah, so what you want to do now is ping Warwick. Call for help for Warwick. I mean, Warwick is going to hit level 4 from this camp. Okay? Then he has his W. You can engage on him. He is not even level 6 yet. And he didn't ward. He didn't put down a single ward. Oh, he did. Why did he ward? Oh. I mean, this ward is running out. So you will see him right over here. He is all the way over here. He's pushed up so far. His tower is all the way over here. So what you can do is your E slows. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Warwick will only be seen over here. Then he has to run this way. And if he hits here, Echo will be here as well. You will get the fear off from Warwick. And you will get Quinn slow. If you fight with him before that, you will definitely like get a kill or push him out of lane at least. So this is where you ping Warwick like, hey dude, we got a free kill top. We can kill him. So you're level 4, you're almost 5. You just have to catch this wave. So that's great for Warwick to gank. He will level up, so, and he has Q. So he will get some HP back. So it's a great gank for him. I don't know if he will gank. No, he's going bot. Okay. That's interesting. So that's a bit of a problem. You have to always ping your laners what you're doing and what they have to do. I mean, he's just hiding in the bush. Yeah, that's something Echoes always do. Never works, but they always try.
Actually
Okay, so
engaged here, I
Echo,
think, because I saw how low his mana was.
yeah, but Echo is gone. And I didn't see a single ping. I mean, every time Echo goes out of your vision, just ping at least once. Just at least ping he's gone, because there could be, he could be on his way to mid lane. You never know, you know? I mean, his mana is low. Yeah, obviously. But he has Corrupting Potion. But he doesn't have any. Okay. Okay. I knew that. But still, if he even gets a slow on your laner, their mid laner was gone as well. I mean, everybody was gone. Always just ping at least to let your team know. Maybe he backs and just goes mid or something like that. Okay, you engage on him. Okay. That's something you gotta let your team know that people are missing. I'm just gonna check on your items. Yeah, you only have a longsword, so you don't really do that much yet. But you're 6 now. Okay, so what you want to do right now is try to get a shove on him. He doesn't have mana, so what you want to do is just shove as hard as possible, because if you shove, you can back, and if you back, oh, you're getting some damage up. Okay, okay, that's good. That's great. Yeah, that's just great. He's just overextending there. You get him right. Yeah, great.
Yep.
Good play. I mean, he doesn't have any mana to try and fight you. I mean, he used E because that's the most efficient escape for Echo. But if he just W'd and got a shield and stuff, he might have gotten away. But that's a great play from you. Yeah, he just overextended there. So yeah, now you're just hard pushing. And what you want to really check on is their bot lane is pushing. Their mid lane is pushing. So what you want to do is you push this last wave, and then you go home, and then try to gank on one of these sides. Because you're 6, you have your ultimate. You will be back in lane in like .1 seconds. So she has dragon now, so you know their bot lane. So their jungler is bot lane. So what you want to do is, yeah, look, you're getting items. What are you getting? Yeah, that's great. That's just great. This is just a great build. So yeah, you're moving mid. That's great. Your mid laner is pushing. That's really sad, but she's just walking back. So what you want to do is ask your mid laner to, like, this was a slight mistake. Over here, you flew like right over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's fighting over here. That's fine. She's not using Q or not hitting it, but that's fine. What you want to do right now is stay out of vision. Just go right over here and stay out of vision, because right here, look, they see you. She sees you. He sees you. She sees you. So they know right now, okay, she knows I gotta stay focused. I have my barrier, I have my flash. I gotta care because I don't have any mana and I'm really low HP. This guy knows, okay, Quinn is over here, but Cassiopeia almost has no mana. We can kill her, for sure. This guy knows, okay, I clear this camp, I get level 6, and then we can maybe try to do something. But I have to focus, because if my team doesn't, like, survive here, I gotta come. And I really gotta kill people. So, you just say, like, over here, your gank is gonna fail. Because they know you're here, they have information on you. Obviously, they don't have information on the rest of your team, so that's great. But now you miss the element of surprise, because you could have stood like right here, nobody knowing, and just kill her under her tower together with the Cassiopeia.
Okay.
So, we're gonna go to blue side. You're coming in right here. She has all their summoners. Okay. That's a good dodge. It's a good dodge. Why is Cassiopeia? Cassiopeia is not responding.
She didn't even see him.
Look, this is great. He's just dying over there because he missed all of his skill shots. And
on a Cassiopeia that didn't even see him.
Yeah. And that's a bit of the problem again. There are no pings. There's like, you're coming in over there. Okay, that's I guess you're not having it, because there's one help ping from Shyvana. And then somebody says people are missing over here. That's not how it works. If you see her, if you see Brand, just spam ping. Spam ping that your team has to care. Because there's somebody coming in who has a lot of damage because it's Brand. And he's just gonna fuck you guys up. This girl is level 6. This is what I said. She's coming to roam in. What you want to do over here, this is a slight mistake. First, you want to auto, because it gives you movement speed and attack speed. Then you want to Q. Then you want to auto again. Then you want to E. And then you want to auto again. Because all of these autos in between, you will proc your face rush way faster. You will get a lot of movement speed from your passive. I mean, Valor attacking a vulnerable target increases Quinn's attack speed and movement speed by 20%. So that's great. That's really great. Warwick is over here. He's going to come ulting in. You only have to stall her. You don't have to kill her. So what you want to do is you want to keep enough distance to survive, but you want to stay close enough to not die to her, if you know what I mean. I mean, this guy is going to collapse. She doesn't have any mana. She's just going to throw a W and then she's out of mana. Then you're done. So you want to wait for Warwick. So you don't want to like engage on a fight you're not going to win because she has ignited you and stuff. So what happens now is you're going to get out, obviously. And he's going to ult. I don't think that ult was needed, but I mean, it's better than nothing. What you want to do over here is base. You got gold. You just made 2 kills from with your team. Warwick is going to get to this tower. You're just going to home. Warwick is going to stop your tower because Echo should not die over here. He should just run away and he's fine. So you should back, go and reset. You probably have enough for your Yomus now. I mean,
I think it's X.
X? Yes, that's perfect. You got 3k. That's enough for your Yomus, for sure. Or not. No, you got boots. So you can't get your... You can get Moby boots and your Warhammer thingy. Yeah, you can get your Warhammer. So then you just back to base and you just go farm. You go push your wave out again. And then you go for the next. You go help bot lane. Because your mid laner is fine now. She got some kills, she got assists, she got lane pressure. That's great. But your bot lane is struggling. 36 to 65 CS. This whole meta is around bot lane. If your AD carry is fed, you're going to win. Because all AD carries are carry AD carries now. You got a lot of AP damage on your team. So, or you have to get really fed, or your AD carry has to get really fed. But let's see what you're doing over here. Luxus are ready. Okay, I don't care. Bam. So okay, this is really risky because this Quinn is one-shottable for sure. If he just Qs in and then E's you, you're dead before you can even press E. So this is like really freaking risky because Warwick without ult is not going to kill an Echo with ult. So if this Echo plays it properly, you're just going to die because he has Dark Harvest. This is so risky. This is just not your fight. I mean, if your team is like 20-0 ahead, then yeah, you can do whatever you want. You're just going to win anyway. But it's 5-5. You're only 100 gold up. So why would you make risky plays like this one? It's just, it could lose you top lane. Because if he kills you and Warwick right now, that guy's going to snowball. And he's going to go really hard. So that's something you should really care about. Because I don't know what happens here. Okay, yeah.
I think he did kill me here. Or no, yeah, he did.
He jumps over the wall and just kills you, yeah? Yeah. And that's a big problem. Because you were like doing insanely. You were 2-1-2. You were like really popping off this game because you had like most kill pressure. Did he get shut down on you? Dude, I can't even see the chat. Uh, why is it chat open?
I don't think
Nah,
so.
you died before. Yeah, you got a kill and then you died, and now you got 2 assists. Yeah, but it's still like they get a push now. I mean, I don't know why Shyvana is coming, but they get a push on you. I mean, Echo should help pushing. And you're just gonna TP. Yeah, that's fine. But it's not really. It wasn't a necessary death, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, you think when you're 2v1, you think you're gonna kill people, but this guy's an assassin, so he's just gonna do enough damage to kill a marksman like you. Because if you even if you have like half HP, you have 500 HP. That's nothing. So if you look at Warwick, he doesn't have any HP either, but he has damage reduction. He should be fine. If you were full HP and Warwick was half HP, yeah, obviously you're gonna kill him. But no, not on Quinn. So that's just a slight mistake. Now, what you should care about always is you haven't seen Echo nor Shyvana go back. You're just running into an unwarded bush over here and an unwarded bush over here. So you don't know if they really backed or just try to cheese you. So what you want to do really is before Warwick even backed, get a ward down. Because then you know for sure you have backup. Because he was backing over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know for sure you're not gonna die alone. Because Warwick is there and they might back off because they see Warwick coming in. Because Echo was really low, didn't have ult. Shyvana had ult, but was only level 6. So that's something to take a note of. Because, yeah, obviously you have your W. But if they were in this bush right now, because everybody was missing on the map, there was nobody on the map, you would be dead. Dead as fuck. And then you would have died again. And then a Quinn with 3 deaths at 10 minutes and almost no CS. That's nothing. That's just not even a champion anymore. That's just a cannon minion. So what you do right here is amazing. I mean, this wave is going to be frozen in the middle of the wave. This guy is pushing up. She still has summoners, but you have a Cassiopeia that is old. Maybe going to hit it. So this is great. This is great roam. You don't have vision, obviously, but that's just, yeah, that's fine, I guess. You can ward on the way.
I think I put a control word down.
You don't
No,
have any.
did that later.
Yep. So wards over here are always great. They just show so much. If the jungler is ganking mid, you know. If the jungler is gonna camp top by this, you know. If the jungler is gonna move down to this thing, you know. Except if they use the blast cone, obviously. But it's just great intel you need. So let's see what happens. No, show me. Okay, yeah, you're going into the back. That's great. You're coming in. Your mid laner is slow. Oh, that's great. She made it great. She walked back. So this is amazing. But what you do now is you know you see Shyvana over here, but you don't have Warwick. Warwick is just farming over here. Morgana is over here. So you don't have pressure bot lane. So your people are never gonna get bot lane tower in return. These guys can dive you. So what you want to do now is help push this mid lane and get this. If you get this tower in return for this tower, that's great. Because you're 3 men, maybe even 4. You can get this tower so easily. They will have to do like a lot of damage to this one because they're only with 2 people. But if you back now, they will dive you. Shyvana has ult, Echo almost has ult. They will just kill you, for sure. So that's what you have to take note of. Who are my top laners? What are their cooldowns? Because they have ult up. They didn't use them the last fights, you know? Or Echo used them, but it's like Echo ult doesn't have that much cooldown. So you really want to help your team out on this point. Because if you get first tower gold, you get a lot of bonus gold, you know?
Eh.
So that's something to take a note of. Because this is just a bad play. You're gonna die over here if these people were higher elo. I don't know if you die, but we'll check it out. I mean, the roam to bot lane, to mid lane, it was amazing. It's just great. But right over here, if Echo just put it as W down here, and Shyvana ulted you, you would have been slowed in place, he would have stunned you, Shyvana would have walked out after using her combo, and Echo would have just killed you. And then you're fucked. You're just dead. Because Shyvana gets more HP with her ultimate. So you don't have any HP. You don't play Quinn as a tank. You play her as an AD carry. Like an AD carry assassin. So what you did right here, these people played it bad, by the way. She almost died. But it's something to really care about. Because they play two champions that can dive into backlines really good and kill marksmen. That's what they do. That's what they're great at. So you really have to care about that.
Okay.
But right now you're fine. And Morgana should have stayed, for sure. You should have pinged that they should have taken this tower. That was first tower blood at like 11 minutes, for sure. Okay, so let's check what you're doing now. Orc is just clearing camps. Okay. So, you're on top fighting right now. Mid lane is doing nothing. And bot lane is... might be okay. So, right now you don't know anything. You know their bot lane is bot lane. Their mid laner is gone. You don't know where she is. Their jungler, she just backed. So you know that she just backed. She might be full HP, but she's not here. But you don't see the mid laner. If Echo engages on you like this, you should always expect the Echo to be with a teammate. Because you don't know anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you go 15 seconds back, Lux hasn't been to lane yet.
Cassiopeia killed her. Or wait, what?
No, that's like
What's that?
that's
That's
the
way
buggy
old.
thing. Yeah, that's like 1 minute ago. So she was pushing you, went back to top lane, and she respawned the moment you got top lane. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the moment you should care because Lux is gone. She didn't come back to lane yet, and even right now, if you look at it, she's just farming up. She didn't come back. Twitch is over here, down here with Brand. That's fine. But Shyvana, she backed as well. So she's still gone, but he's going in, like randomly just moving in, right? Okay, you're moving back out, but then you're gonna go back for trades, right? You should always care because Lux is back now, but the moment he engages on that, you should always like run instantly back to your tower because Lux might be there with an ult and just freaking destroy you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's something you should take note of. It's all about caring about lane presence, because if your mid laner is pushing up and just pushing her on the tower, she's under here. You see the jungler around bot side, then you can always whenever you want to go for trades and try to kill people and try to dive them and stuff. But right now everybody is missing. You don't know how fast Shyvana came back to lane because Shyvana didn't have boots. She might have gotten Moby boots and just rushed back top lane. You don't know that shit. So you have to be careful about what people are going to do and what they can do, and always respect that. That's how you don't die as much as you would be. So just slowly farming up. Oh. Yeah, that's great. Because now you can get your Yomus probably.
Yeah, I think that's what I did.
Yeah, you get Yomus.
Wait, what's going on top lane?
He's just fine.
Oh.
Oh, you mean bot lane? Bot lane just died. So you move bot lane right now. And that's I mean, yeah, you want to move to your team, right? But your team is dead. You're not going to do anything, and you're just going to lose top tower. Because you can't fight this guy, because you don't know where the rest of their team is, like their Lux and whatever. So you can clear waves, obviously, but you're still gonna lose this tower. And I don't think you would have lost this tower. Because Morgana was coming in, Warwick was coming in, and now you still lose your tower. Because how are you ever in this situation? Okay, let's move back. So you have a ward over here. You have no vision over here. Lux might be here. So Echo is taking your top tower. You know that right now. You think, okay, I've made a bad decision. But then you look at the map and you know Twitch died. Brand probably back because he weren't there when you spotted Lux out. Echo is top. But Lux, you saw her over here. But she walked over here. You don't know if she went back here or back here. So what you want to do is really not fight this and don't stand in this icy thing. It's gonna kill you. Okay, yeah, she tanked tower. But right here, you flash in. What if Lux was here? What if she was like baiting or something? Then you were dead, right? I mean, yeah, you see her right here now, after you engaged. But that's another thing where you engage when you could have possibly got 2v1 and died instantly. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's right now it works because the Lux backed and Shyvana is alone. Twitch is back up. He might be on his way. So if she survives long enough, Twitch is gonna kill you for sure. But right now there's nobody. So if we look at the fog of war, Twitch is over here, Lux is over here. But you're gonna kill her for sure. Or you get one-shotted. Okay, that's even worse.
Yeah.
I kind of expected you to get one-shotted, but I kind of didn't. Because, I mean, it's Shyvana, so she does a lot of damage. Yeah. She
Yeah,
does a lot.
underestimated her.
Yeah. So,
I
what you...
honestly didn't expect her to turn. I thought she would just be too scared and run away. That happens a lot.
Yeah, but you should always think of your opponents as freaking faker. Like the guy is gonna outplay you anyway. And if you're not entirely sure if you can kill these people, then just don't do it. I mean, if you're
Okay.
sure you're gonna freaking destroy her, if you had electrocute or something, yeah, go for it. But you have phase rush. You lack damage. You don't have your real damage items yet, since you have only a Yomu's. So you don't have your Duskblade, you don't have your Storm Razor. So you have to take care about these people because this guy has 64 armor. That's a lot of armor. That's like 40% damage reduction. So you're not gonna do as much damage to her, and you should really care about that because as you see, she just obliterates you. Because she's playing one of these champions that has great base stats if they hit their abilities. But you skill so good with items. That's actually insane. You skill really good with items. So yeah, that's just a play that you shouldn't go for. Now it's 20 seconds. Wait. So look, Echo is getting tower. He has first tower block. Your team is like running it down. I mean, this is...
As to be expected.
Yeah, I mean, this is not what you want to do. Walk over here with their whole team around. It's just not a good idea. There are no wards. I mean, it's silver, yeah. But if you look at the wards, there are no freaking wards. Where are the wards? There's one over here.
May I hit tab for a second? I'm curious if Morgana has a sweeper. Nope.
Nope. But
She has her...
she doesn't have her quest gold yet. So that's to be expected. I mostly get the sweeper quest. You get your quest around 11 or 12 minutes. I mean, she's been inting and leaving lane and stuff. So
Yeah.
she will get it at like 15 minutes probably. But the whole idea is you get sweeper after you get your bonus gold, and not even like right after that, but the moment big objective starts to spawn. So when Baron starts to spawn, or like the second dragon, or the third, or if you're playing against Shyvana. But she should be warding. I mean, this is warded, yeah. But that's probably the ward of your support. Oh, that's your ward even.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these guys don't ward. This ward is over here for how long? This ward has been here since minute 8. Your jungler should be checking this, warding this. But that's something you can do as well. You can also get like 2 control wards with you when you go and roam. But that's not something people buy. They're like, okay, I can buy a longsword, or I can buy two control wards. So what most people do is they go for the longswords. But if you just buy 2 control wards and a refillable potion or something like that, you have to stay in lane as first. You're safe in lane because you got wards. And if you roam, you can ward off stuff for your team. If you're Quinn, go ward here, go ward here, go ward here. It doesn't matter. You have your W, just sweep the area with your W. You can see people and just click down and ward. You get vision over their jungler, so if their jungler moves into the jungle over here, obviously they're gonna see your ward. And you're gonna lose that ward. But you know the jungler is around top side, so your mid laner is gonna play around their bottom side of the lane. You're gonna play really safe around top side because you know their jungler is top side. And your jungler can move top side to try to collapse on the enemy jungler because you guys know they're here. And their top laner and their mid laner don't know that your jungler is also top side, which can collapse on their jungler. So that's vision control is really important, especially in the early game where you can really shut down people. Because this Lux, she's fed as hell. This Shyvana has shut down. That's
Hey, what is the Lux building?
Spellbinder.
A what?
I think she's building Spellbinder. But I might be wrong. She might just have 1200 gold and just bought a needlessly large rod and then went for how is it called? The Luden's Echo.
Yeah.
But I think this builds into Spellbinder. So that's something to take note of. Okay, you're really fast now. Bam. Okay, yeah, moving to top lane, clear your wave. It's always important to push back the wave. But right now, you lost your tower. So you have plenty of room to work with. If you push your wave up to here, it will take probably like 2 waves to get it back under your tower. In these 2 waves, that's like a good 40 seconds. You can go bot lane, kill their bot lane, grab tower and be back. If it works out. I mean, their bot lane is fed as hell right now, so that's hard, but you can always be there.
It actually caused me a lot of problems later because I didn't know the Twitch was as fed as he was.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect him to be, so he just solo killed me anytime I came bot.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem because if a Twitch is really fed, he can do a lot of damage in a short time. But right now, you see, okay, my people are coming back. These guys are moving mid. This guy is backing, you don't know that. But where's your mid laner? Your mid laner is... What's she gonna do? She's go... Look at the pings. She walks bot lane. Look at that ping. Instantly, people ping. Okay, she's coming. Brenda has to care. Shyvana has to care. We have to care about them. This guy pinged. Echo pinged. Okay. She's missing. She's not here. Quinn is not here. And Cassio is roaming down bottom lane. What do they expect now? Okay, they expect their jungler is bot lane too. Sport is coming bot lane too. So they're going to collapse on bot lane. Or get the dragon. So they just use pings so effectively right now. Right now they know everything. They know mid lane is not missing. Mid lane is missing. Mid lane is coming bot. You're missing, so you're probably coming bot or mid lane as well. the rest of their team is also missing, so we have to be careful. So what they're gonna do now is drop a ward at the dragon. Just Shyvana is going base because she's really low. Twitch is moving down to dragon to cover it. And they're gonna stall you on the dragon, wait till Shyvana comes back and then kill you guys. Because they're ahead, they're stronger. So why wouldn't they?
Or they can do a silver play and just try to take the dragon.
Or
Which
they
is what
can...
they do.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh no, Shyvana. Oh no. Oh no, Shyvana. Oh no. Okay, yeah. This is just Shyvana inting right there. Yeah, that's a free kill. This is the moment you come back from a game. That Morgana ulted there, that's literally saying, hey, I'm trolling. Because if you look at it, this is great. You get the jungler, because their jungler was doing it, and their brand, I mean, your AD carry, your support, everybody focused on the brand. If you look at this, they just brands. But Shyvana was still doing the jungle. Shyvana was still doing the dragon. So
Yeah, that's why I went and killed her.
yeah,
So
because
my teammates would have let her take it.
yeah, that's what I mean. But Shyvana does so much damage to dragon. So if you weren't there, Warwick isn't there. Warwick is just going to farm because why would you ever like pay attention to objectives? But they all tried to kill this guy, and that's just not something you have to do. If one person goes at him and zones him off, and a second person pays attention, but always get the jungler, because you get the objective for free now. Right here, she took the kill, okay, that's fine, whatever. You should have ulted, like right away,
Yeah.
after you're done with dragon, ult and fly in. Because right now you're too late, you're too slow. And if Lux actually collapsed, you would have died. And you're gonna die as well. Because your team didn't follow up. So this is one of those plays where you don't need to go for it. Because you got the objective, you got the 2 kills. You got everything. Their team got nothing. And now you give them a return kill. So return gold, then it's better for them than it was before. Right now you got some vision control. I mean, this is still vision from them over here. But that's something you need to earn back. You gotta fight for it. You gotta... But now you die. Echo is moving over here, so he can just... Like, I don't know why he is over here. He could have been top, pushing top out. Has a free top... has a free push on top lane. And they get Herald. They just get Herald for free. So, you dying over here is not just giving gold. It's also giving away your whole top lane pressure. So you're just giving away a free objective, really. Because Warwick and Cassiopeia can't 3v1 an Echo, a Lux, and a Shyvana. So that's really hard to play around that. But yeah. I mean, yeah, your bot lane might die here. Twitch is really fat, right? Yeah, he's 5-2. He's not going for it. I mean, Twitch still has ult up. He could just potentially kill. What Warwick is doing here is just a bad idea. Their jungler died on bot lane. You're here on top lane. Get Herald. Just... Does he have control wards? He doesn't have control ward. Okay. I mean, if he drops down here a control ward, he gets Herald. And it's fine. Because Shyvana died. Everybody's bot lane. Just grab it. But right now he's just de-pushing the wave. And that's really unlucky for you because you're just missing out on farm now. Because he's not gonna accomplish anything by pushing that one wave. Okay, right now. You're level 9. Their solo lane, your other solo lane is level 11. Lux is... God damn it. Okay, so Lux is probably around level 11 too, and Echo as well. You need XP. You're behind. Brand, you're not gonna kill him. He's gonna one-shot you. Because there's nothing you can do. So just go to your top lane and farm. That's the best thing to do right now because you're not fed. You're 3-4-3. You lose a lot of XP. So you're not really up anything. Their team is fairly fed as well. Their jungler is strong. Their mid lane is strong. Their bot lane is strong. Their top laner isn't that strong, but he's doing pretty okay for himself. So what you're doing right now is great. Just move top. Get some freaking XP and... Oh, yep. You didn't W, did you? Okay, so you have a W. What you want to do always before checking a bush as a marksman, this ward, if there was somebody in here, he would have jumped on you and you will still like get one-shotted, right? Even if you put this ward down. So what you want to do if you're over here, as Quinn especially, you have a W ability. It gives you such a large area to work with. So if you just W this, you don't have to ward this bush if you W'd it. Because you know there's nobody in there. So then you can ward over here, or even deeper down here. If you ward over here, this Shyvana ulting on you would have never happened. Look. I mean, she mis-ulted, obviously, but you might still die here. She ult. I have face rush. Safe by the... Yeah, you might die. You're not... Oh no, you kill her. That's great. But you're not respecting the fact that they have a jungler, and especially Shyvana. She smited you. I mean, I think she smited a little bit too soon, and she's going Rage Blade. That's a bit of a problem. But she does a lot of damage. Obviously, you do a ton of damage as well, but not as much as her, because she's a bruiser, and you're not. You're a marksman. You need peel, or like one shot because you're Quinn. So it's a greedy play. Obviously, it works right now, but it's really greedy again. So right now, obviously, it looks like, yeah, I did fine, right? I got a kill. But if Shyvana actually hit you with that ult, you would have taken 150 more damage. And she would have knocked you back, so got 2 more autos in. That's 350 extra damage. Then you would have been dead. So that's something you should like really care about, because she had Ignite. She didn't use it as well for some reason. I mean, I think she didn't. Nah, it's off cooldown, so. I mean, this is good. You're just backing off because Echo was there. I see his old walking over here. Let me check. Yeah, he's coming for you. Yeah, there's just some chase. Yeah, that's fine. Just go home. And you see bot lane just want to fight. Mid lane are 2 people. You want to support your mid laner, because she's just going to push in. And ping your bot lane. They should get this tower. Because this is just dumb. Because mid lane, they're backing off. They're just gonna run. And you guys could have gotten this freaking tower. It's just 1k gold you're missing out on. And if you get this tower, you're equal in gold again. So now you're 1k down. So that's just something you're just missing out on. You're just missing out on a lot of gold. And you open the map a little bit. And you guys need to open the map a little bit, because your bot lane is getting crushed. You don't want this laning phase to go on, because your bot lane is just going to die over and over. You want to get your bot lane on the map. You want to get your bot laner, your support. You want to get them in mid lane. You want to get you and the Cassiopeia in the side lane, so you can push these waves and just get some gold.
So if bot lane is getting crushed, which happens a lot, I should just go bot and camp until they can get the tower?
No. You want to get your... If something like this happens, like they killed Twitch because he was alone and pushing up. That's just, this guy is inting right here. He's just dying, and that's what, when you say to your team, guys, grab this bot tower, I'm gonna move mid because there are 2 men down here, and I'm gonna support my Cassiopeia. My Echo is gone. He's just missing. He's not pushing my wave. So my wave is over here. I can't farm anyway because I don't know where they are. So you guys are gonna get bot tower. We're gonna pressure on mid because these 2 people walk away, so we can pressure. And we're just gonna get bot tower. And if they go bot, you guys just back off. They have to get this warded and something over here, and they can just back off. And if they come as 4 men to bot lane, we're gonna get mid tower and open the map. And if you get bot tower, you can move your bot lane to top lane or mid lane and let them get that tower, while you and Cassiopeia are in the side lane scaling, getting CS, getting minions. Just because Quinn is late game. Cassiopeia is late game. Quinn isn't that good late game, but she's fine. She's really okay. So, Kai'Sa is late game. Morgana is great in team fights. Warwick is a good tank late game if he goes tanky. So, why would you try to win the early game? Well, you have a pretty good late game and a pretty good pick potential, really, with the Kai'Sa ult and the Morgana binds. So it's really about objectives, because right now they're all rushing mid. They're not gonna do anything because the enemy just backed off. Look, there's Brand. He sees Morgana. He knows, okay, I gotta care. Okay, now he's in here. Warwick just he sees Warwick coming in, so Warwick should have known that Brand would have seen, put a ward down, and is probably gonna hit him on the moment he walks around. So this is really greedy from Warwick, because you don't know where the freaking Lux is. If Lux was in there,
don't have vision on any of them.
That's what I mean. They're all gone. So if we look at this, if we look at the red side, look. Boom, Morgana. He knows, okay, Morgana is there. Boom, ward. Okay. Boom. If Lux actually responded and he just threw out his stun, he would have been so freaking dead. Look, and now they're just overextending because they didn't collapse fully on him over here. So they collapse too late and then they die because they are just now in a 4v2 situation while having every ability on cooldown, because they just both ulted the Warwick and they don't have anything left. So they will just die. Look, boom, gone. You just get free picks here. But this is just another play from Warwick. You know they're in here. You know they're gonna throw their spells at you. So care. Always, and especially in low elo games, ping your teammates. Don't let them do anything stupid.
I usually try, but they do it anyways.
Yeah,
like, if I told them to get bot tower earlier, they probably would have just told me to fuck off and then, like, ran it down or something.
Yeah, but it's still, if you try, if you really try to do this stuff, and after a while, even if they tell you to fuck yourself, after a while, they know, okay, that guy, he's giving pretty okay shot calls, because what I did didn't work, and what he did might be working if they're not stubborn enough to, like, say, no, I'm perfect. But yeah, most of the time people will start listening because you're just providing information for your team, and if you play well, like, you're not doing bad or something, so if you play, like, pretty okay, they will understand, like, okay, this guy knows how the game works, he's helping us, let's just, like, follow or listen to him. That's what I mostly experienced.
The Warwick was actually flaming me. He said, as Quinn, you have to win lane. He was flaming me for roaming that whole game, I think.
Quinn has to win lane, yes, sure, but you're playing TP Quinn, so you will have a hard time winning lane for sure. That's why I play Ignite Quinn, but TP Quinn is fine. But Quinn has to win lane if she wants to 1v9 and just kill everybody. If I go 4-0 in lane, I'm gonna go 20-0 at the end of the game. Because that's how Quinn works. If Quinn gets ahead, she can roam, snowball, kill her laner even better, and just win the game. But if Quinn gets a couple ganks on her face, doesn't kill her opponent laner, or gets behind in CS, she is going to do no damage and has to roam. She has to try to get ahead by other lanes. And that's why you roam as Quinn. Because Quinn has great roaming potential. But if you really want to roam really much, because you're in a matchup that you're never going to win, like Echo, get Predator. Because Predator
Really?
gives you so much roaming potential and still gives you a lot of burst. So,
I'll have to try that.
yeah. If you know you're gonna win lane and hard snowball, you can go Dark Harvest, obviously, because Dark Harvest is pretty OP right now. But normally you go Electrocute, because that's just great. And if you have no chance of roaming, because of maybe like an assassin in mid lane like Zed or Talon, or there's like a really active jungler, you have to get lane pressure. So you want to or push really hard or roam. So Predator is mostly used for roaming a lot, and then you go Electrocute or Dark Harvest for winning lane. You go TP almost never, because you don't want to be in your lane. You just want to push your lane so they don't get your tower or tower gold from the plating. But you want to roam. So, yeah. What you did
Okay.
over here is really sad, because you obviously you lost tower and he's still full HP tower. But at least you're making proactive plays on the map, and that's really good. Because I'm fairly sure that if you just stayed in your lane and just farmed on the tower, you wouldn't have lost tower, but your bot lane and maybe your mid lane would have lost their towers for sure. So you're just giving up your pressure right now to make plays on the map. And if Echo doesn't follow that up, like he is right now, kinda, then your team is gonna win. For sure. But right now you have like some idiot players on your team, but that happens, you know? You win some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm.
But right here you guys are chasing. You shouldn't be
I think this is
chasing.
actually a bad play here.
You know, you don't know where anybody on their map is. And you're playing against a brand. So, okay. What you know right here, I mean, yeah, there's a ward, obviously. You killed the guy. You're lucky Twitch didn't kill you guys. But Echo's missing. Shyvana might be on his wall. You don't know. You didn't see her. You don't have any information on these two guys. The two strong guys on their team. So getting this ward is already really greedy. So she going for this wave is literally saying I want to die. But nobody's coming, I guess. I mean, Shyvana's gonna... Oh, she failed her ultimate. Okay. I mean, I love that she's first doing this, because she needs her ultimate. But... Ah, okay, I see what she did. Okay, she clicked over here. And then she clicked over here. So she walked back instead of going in here. That's so sad. Twitch is moving up as well.
They was gone already anyways, because she went and got the scuttle.
Okay. No.
Oh no.
You would have gotten hit. I mean, she backed off really good. That's great from her. Look, you got the kills. You were standing right here. She shouldn't have known you were here, so it was a really random one. So you should have been safe there, but that she just misplayed. You should have died there, but that's something that happens sometimes. She backed
Yeah, I
off.
figured I'd be safe in the control. Where did she
Yeah,
had no
but
idea I was there.
no, but she just like maybe she felt it or something. But this is definitely like an okay spot to recall, but this is a safe one. But it takes time, and I know I would have backed here probably and died as well. So, so that's just human. I mean, over here it's the best possible thing to do. But yeah, I mean he's still pinging. This is missing for some reason. I mean, yeah, but Shivana should have died over here right now because the team is collapsing on her. You just made like the best bait ever.
Apparently.
Yeah. But what you want to do right now is try to get farm. I mean, look at your score. You have 80 CS at 18 minutes.
Yeah, at this point I was just trying to baby my teammates and
Yeah,
hope
but
that they could get ahead.
you're gonna fall so far behind because you don't. I mean, normally I have 150 CS at 80 minutes as a top laner. If I play Quinn, I have at least 120 because if you miss 40 CS, you miss so much XP and so much gold. Yeah, obviously you have a shutdown, but you're just gonna fall behind over time because this girl, she's level 12, he's level 11. So you're still level 10, but you're still a solo laner. As Quinn, you need your level 11. If you have 11, you get so much refunds from your ultimate. You get like, instead of 100 mana, it's 50, I think. Yeah. And you have a pretty small mana pool. You have 800 mana. So that's something to really focus on getting level 11. Yeah. Look, right now you're just flying back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's 20 seconds of nothing. Right now you should have been moving top. Grab this wave. He's gonna get tower. Look, he's just smacking tower over here. So, yeah, you dive mid. But is that 300 gold worth losing a tower from? And killing like maybe a 800 health tower. Maybe killing it. Now you're not gonna kill it because Brand is there. So you're just losing a tower. That's a pretty huge objective since it's a tier 2 tower. For one kill. That's worth like 280 gold. Does Echo have ult? He does have ult, but yeah. You should have died there. Okay, what Echo did, he walked towards you and walked back. So he didn't proc his passive. If he procced his passive on you, he would have sticked on towards you and would have killed you as well over here. So that's the problem right now. Echo has been farming. He has crappy CS, but he has a bit more CS and he has a level 2 ultimate. You have a level 1 ultimate, don't have any CS, and you have no resistances. So he's gonna destroy you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because did he? Oh no, okay, that's just something. It looked like a TP animation. So yeah, it's just you're really far behind. You should just. Do you have wards? You don't have wards. Okay, then you go back. Because if you had a ward, what you do is you ward over here, like in this spot. So you have vision on this thing and vision on ganks, and push till it's under the tower. Just push one more wave and then go base. Because you get like
Okay.
140 more gold and some XP. What you want to do? Look at bot lane. Twitch is all alone. You saw the support on mid lane. You know he's alone. You have an 80 carry here. If you eat Twitch, she can ult onto him. So you will definitely have a kill. I mean, his cooldowns are down. He has He has nothing except for his ults. And he doesn't have the items. He doesn't have a Renounce Hurricane
Renate.
yet. So he
Hmm?
can't kill both of you at the same time. She has barrier, so she's gonna survive, and you're gonna burst the shit out of him. So what you want to do here is not go mid lane, because mid lane you have two people, they have two people, and both of these people you don't want to dive, because Morgana is just gonna shield up, and then these guys are gonna die, and if you engage on them, she's gonna stun you up, and then Brand's gonna kill you. So go for the safest one. I mean, mid, yeah, it has potential. You can win this. But bot is a guaranteed kill, guaranteed gold, and will probably give you a tower. At least a mid tower or a bot tower. So it's the safest way to go. I mean, yeah, obviously, if you kill their mid lane and their freaking support, you get mid tower and maybe even a second tower. At least you will get heralds. But right here, even, I mean, Shyvana was there. You didn't know, but Shyvana was there. You would have, you would have like get destroyed down there. You're pinging in, like, let's go. They're getting zoned out. Morgana is gonna die. Boom, she's dead. Boom, you're gonna get passive. Ooh, everybody gets passive. Boom. This is the problem with Brand. In team fights, this guy is so huge. So you could have gotten a free kill bot, right?
Hmm.
So that's if you're roaming, especially with Quinn, you're marksman, you're squishy. Care about high damage players like Lux or Brand or Echo. Like, this is a really shitty team for you to deal with, except if they use their cooldowns. Brand used all their cooldowns, but you already used all your cooldowns on Lux. So yeah, Lux is gonna die, but that's not worth dying for as your whole team. Instead, you could have killed Twitch, and it was free gold. But that's a huge mistake. This might have lost you the game pretty much, because you were getting back, right? Your gold was fairly even.
Yeah.
And now they're getting gold back. Look, he's still alive. He's not dead. She's gonna die. He's gonna die. And your AD is gonna... Okay. Echo, you okay, buddy? Oh, he doesn't have ults. Look, and now you lose 4 men for 2. And they might even... Oh, the Herald despawned, but they should get mid tower as well over here. I mean, Twitch can just get it. That's just really unlucky, because
I don't think they do anything with that.
Why don't they do anything? Oh, Twitch is trying to chase. Okay. Then Twitch dies because he's inting. Oh god. How can I how can you learn from your mistakes if they don't get punished? Jesus. But if you
Welcome
look
to
at this,
Silver.
you TP'd. Why did you TP here?
That was a bad TP. I knew it when I did it. I just needed the farm, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. Because Echo is on your tower here. Warwick is kind of in the position to like stop him, but this TP, it's not gonna give you any. I mean, yeah, it's gonna give you 6 minions. That's not a, that's like 80 XP, and how much gold? That's 40. It's 120 gold. That's not gonna do anything for you. If you walk down there, you would have missed maybe 2 of these minions. Then you have still 80 gold. That's 40 gold less. But you still have your TP and can still TP down to lanes. Right now you're gonna get some tower damage, but this is just, you use your W. You don't have wards, you don't have control wards. This is gonna be visible for the next 1 second or 2. I know. It's 2 seconds. After these 2 seconds, you don't know anything anymore. Then he can just come in and kill you as well. So this is something. It's a problem. If you want to push and you want to split push, which you can do with Quinn. Obviously, you can split push with Quinn. But always get wards with you. Control wards, or make sure you have your normal wards, your vision score, your totems. And if you want to roam, like really die hard roam, get a sweeper. Just grab a sweeper and go. Because you can, if you use your sweeper, you're so fast, nobody will see you on the map. Everybody looks at the map every 3 to 5 seconds. So if you fly over here and this is warded, they will see you from here to here, but it's sweeping. So the vision disappears, right? But this track is only like 2 seconds for you, or maybe 1, because you're Quinn, you're fast. So people might miss it. People might miss seeing you here because the vision disappears. It's not showing you're there. So people might miss it, and yeah, that's a great way to try to ambush people. But right now you're pushing up without any vision. There's no vision whatsoever over here. There's no vision over here. Everybody's missing except for Lux. This is kind of, again, signing your death sentence. Because, I don't know, you're probably not going to die.
I think I did, actually.
No, you killed somebody.
Or no?
This ward again, you're leaving the lane. You know Brand is over here. There's no real use in this ward. Because you're leaving the lane. You're just going away. So why would you ward this? You could better save it to ward this. Or maybe even over here. Because that ward is going to give your team intel. It's going to give you information. So that this ward is just rip ward, you know?
Hmm.
You stole his crap. That's...
Yeah, he started pinging me for that.
Yeah,
I was down in farm, and,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, yeah, you need it, but he needs this as well. And this is a thing that tilts people. And if you tilt people, you're not going to win.
I was kind of tilted myself at that point.
Yeah, I can understand it, but that's... Yeah, tilting
Morgana had like 9 deaths or something by this point.
Yeah, 3-7. And your bot lane was 1-4 with 99 CS while being AFK farming. So that's really sad. I mean, this is the moment your team should try to get... You need to get towers. That's a bit of a problem. If you just had towers, you could swap up the lanes, and then Morgana shouldn't have to roam. So yeah, right here, this is great. You have support, you have backup. So you just get a pick. That's great. They walked into unwarded stuff, probably. Yeah, look. This is all black. So this is just Shyvana just being really greedy without any wards. Look, she doesn't have any wards, so this is great play. It just... This is the moment your team should go, and this guy should or stop Twitch from moving in, or come mid lane. You're gonna die. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, interesting.
Because they're bad?
Twitch is coming in. You're running up. Twitch is coming in. You might die here. Oh, you kill somebody. Okay, that's...
I think it was ending for the tower or something.
Yeah. So, okay, what Twitch should have done is not wait in this freaking bush for 10 seconds. Just move in with his Q still up. Press ult. Everybody dead. Because he has his freaking renounce. So he could have killed them all. You flash in. I'm fairly sure you don't know this guy's coming in, right?
I didn't. No.
That's always before you go in. Know where opponents are. You flash in over here, but you don't know where Echo is. He might have been like putting a W up here, jumping over and stunning the three of you. You would have been dead. Twitch is coming in from the back. You would have been so freaking dead if you pressed ult and just melted all of you. So that's something...
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, the brand ult got me.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna die to ignite.
No, he didn't.
Didn't? Yike. Oh,
No.
he healed. He healed.
Ah.
Yep. So this is... Yeah, you got 1 kill. But your team died for it. You died for it. Your teammate died for it. I mean, yeah, you got shut down. 450 gold. But you gave a total of 600 to them. And Echo is going to get the tower here. Because Warwick is farming. And he's not paying any attention to the rest of the map.
Yeah, this is the one who was flaming me.
Yeah. So, what Warwick should do, he's pretty fat. He has okay farm for the rest of the team. I mean, he's building MR. Yeah, that's great. They have a lot of magic damage. So, get your ass over there and help your team if you're getting MR. Get Moby boots if you want to farm. I mean, there are so many ways to just make sure you are useful for the team. Okay, Lux, you okay? Interesting. Okay. Now Echo is good. Okay. Teamwork. I mean, both losing half their HP for a tower, which you will get by just getting the minion wave. But yeah, that just happens, you know. Right here, you have a top lane wave. You have a bot lane. Go grab these. I mean, you're walking bot now. Okay, you're getting crit now. Okay. This is a problem. You're going as Zeal. You know what AD carries built lately? Do you know what AD carries built lately?
I do not. I don't
Storm
play AD
Razor.
carries very often. I play Poppy.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Oh,
fair enough.
Storm Razor. Oh,
Storm
yeah.
Razor, yeah.
I was building that next.
Yeah.
I was going off of the build that you put in the Discord.
Okay, yeah, what you want to do is, this is great. Lethality is great. But after that one, you want to get Storm Razor. And then go Static Shift. Because Static Shift does more damage if you crit. Storm Razor guarantees the first auto to crit. Your Duskblade proc will go off. Your Lethality will help you. You will get your crit. And you will do bonus damage with your Static Shift. If you go Static Shift first, you can side lane. You can split push. If you go Storm Razor first, you only do solo target damage. You will literally one-shot the Twitch. And then you can die because you killed a high priority target. So that's... You might even get away because you have face rush. So what you want to do is not get crit. Because 15% crit doesn't do anything for you. But if you get a long, I mean, how is it called?
BF sword?
BF sword, yeah. It's 40 AD. You know what Quinn's AD scalings are? Look at this, 255 on 200 AD. You get like 50 bonus damage on your Q. You get a ton of bonus damage on this shit. You do a ton of bonus damage on your autos. This 15% crit, it's not gonna work. I mean, if you auto 6 times, yeah. But you don't want to auto an AD carry 6 times. Because...
It'll just blow me up. Especially that Twitch. Yeah.
He has a Bork and a Renans. He's gonna fuck you up. He's just gonna... Yeah, so... Always try to go for... You have to play Quinn as an assassin. You don't want to get CC'd. You don't want to get a lot of damage. But you one-shot. So... That's... Like here, you have the best collapse ever. She's gonna ult. He's gonna ult. She's gonna ult. And you're gonna be there because you have ult. And you get a double kill here. And you go Baron.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, they're backing off. I mean, over here. It might be warded. Yeah, it's warded. But they don't see you over here. They don't see anybody. This guy, she should have followed up. Followed up. If you go 15 seconds back, right over here, they see nothing. They see nothing. They see nothing. They see Cassiopeia. And then they see Warwick, and Cassiopeia does nothing. This was a big problem, because Cassiopeia, if she just W'd, they would have be slowed. She would have ulted, they would have been slowed even more, and Warwick would have been there. And if Warwick is there, he can fear them, he can ult them, and then at least one of them is not getting away. And then you get a kill. Right now, you guys are overextending, really hard chasing. You don't know where Lux is. You see the rest on the map, but you kill one, probably. Yeah, you kill one. And Warwick is probably gonna die to tower. No, he's backing off. Yeah, just back off over here. You guys are fine.
I think someone went in and inted for him.
You got the tower. Where are you? Backing, that's great. Perfect. She is just overextending. Ping her back. She's dead
Yeah,
now.
she was going for the Twitch. Oh, and now he's going in.
Yeah, and then he's dead. He's gonna die as well, because he's still gonna die. He's gonna give a lot of shutdown gold. 850 gold. You cancelled your back. If you help her, you're gonna die. Or Lux misses all her abilities and you kill him. Okay, that's great. I mean, that's great. You killed her. But ping your team. In that whole fight, your team didn't ping once. I mean, maybe an on their way ping. Look. Okay, let's go another 15 seconds back. Okay, let's go another 15 seconds back. Okay. Red ping, red ping. She's going in. I don't know why. Boom, she's getting hit. Look, nothing. There's no ping. These people are just dying. She's gonna die. She should have been dead. Lux played way too safe there, for sure. But there's no pings. There's nothing. You should have pinged them back. Pinged them. This is not a good fight, guys. We can't do this. Echo's pushing our freaking towers. We need to base. We need to, like, move out of here. Because Echo's just gonna get the next tower. He's going on a freaking side lane tour. He will get his Lich Brain soon. Look, you just lost 2 towers and 2 people for 2 kills. That's just not good. That's literally more than a K gold you're just giving away to them. Like, here, take it. Take my money. You know?
I mean, is there anything I could be doing better? Like, to
It's
because I don't.
It's mostly about decision making. I mean, you cancelled your back there, while you could have been going back and saved your bot lane tower. You could have pinged your team to, like, back the fuck off, because you guys are low HP. You shouldn't be fighting that. You can even type it in chat while you're backing. Just back off, go home, reset. We got nothing really, but at least we got Shyvana, I think it was.
Yeah, we killed Shyvana, and then they threw it all away.
We killed Shyvana. That's 300 free gold. We got it. That's fine. Just go back home, spend some money, and try to get your waste back. Because bot lane was pushing, mid lane is pushing, and top lane you were all top lane. So, obviously, if you kill Shyvana over here, and everybody is around top lane, instantly ping Baron. Go Baron, guys. We killed the jungler. We can get Baron. It's 24 minutes in. We can kill Baron. We got a Cassiopeia who does a ton of damage. We got Warwick. It's fine. We can tank it all day. Get Baron. Because if you get Baron, you can put yourself in a side lane, put Cassiopeia in a side lane, and put the rest in the mid lane, and you win. Because if they come 3-man top for you, you will die. But you will get mid lane and bot lane. So that's fine. So
Okay.
yeah, it's mostly about decision making. What will your team do, and what do you do to make them do it? So I'm gonna check out. Yeah, you're just getting the wave. I think we'll. Yeah, just check
Ocean
it.
drag was up, so I think I was going to check on it.
Yep.
And then I saw Echo here. I was trying to take the scuttle bug, but you got
Yeah.
it. I was hoping my teammates would come and
What you do now is put a ward. If you walk over here, put a ward down. Always. You have a control ward.
Yeah.
Put it down. You want to give intel. And now you just back off. You shouldn't be chasing this. Oh, why did Echo zone you? Like right now, your team will die. You guys are behind.
Yeah.
You're not stronger. They have great team fight. You have no vision. They probably have all the shit warded over
Well, I
here.
thought Warwick was coming to that fight because he was right there.
Yeah, he
Like,
was
look,
he was coming, but he was over here doing the red buff. And then we lost Dragon, and he would just walked over here, and it's just not a fight you want to take. You don't have any vision. You know for sure they're there because they're doing an objective. You know their whole team might be there because there's no one on the map, right? I mean, Lux was topside. You know she backed, so she's not there. Okay? But the rest of the team is. Their brand is holy freaking strong. Their Twitch, strong as hell. You killed them. Yeah, okay. You guys killed them. But you and your Cassiopeia will get blown to little pieces. And that's a huge problem because Warwick is not going to do damage. Kaiser is not going to do anything. And Morgana is just... She's feeding and she's not good. You know that from her decision making and her build. I mean...
is she building a rap?
She's
Wait,
building
what?
a Rabadons and a Spellbinder, I think.
Why did
So...
I never looked at her?
Yeah. I mean, she's not having a stopwatch, so she can't ult and perma CC their whole team because she doesn't have a stopwatch. So you gotta like check on your team. I mean, this needs wards. If this was warded, yeah, take the fight. You might be able to kill the brand and the Twitch before they kill you guys. But right now, the game is practically over. They killed 2 of your high priority teammates. They got a Morgana, which is not going to do anything. They get Kaiser. She's going to die, for sure. And only Twitch died. So, look, okay, why does he keeps just cancelling everything. She's going to E. Or smite. Okay. Warwick is chasing. Okay, he got juked. And he's gonna die. This is... Look, there are question pings, you know? But spam ping your team. Look, she's gonna die. I mean, it's a chase fiesta over here. So, what they normally would do is just stay as the 4 men they are. Go mid lane, push mid lane, get inhibitor. Because that's what you can do right now. You can just go for inhibitors. Because there are 2 men down. But instead they chase, so...
Yeah, welcome to Silver.
But that's fine. Like, he's not gonna die because Brandon's afraid. So, let's skip it up. Okay, now I want to see what happened because you're all the way over here. Okay. You see Brand. Why do you push? Why do you go for this?
I honestly don't think I saw Brand.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wasn't like looking or...
Yeah. So
I don't
this
know.
is...
Did I see him? Did we have vision?
Yeah. Because you respawn. You see Warwick running away from him. You see him.
Oh, I see.
You push. And then you go. And here's what happens. Shivana and Bran stayed. You know that because they were around Warwick. So Shivana might be around as well. Bran is around as well. You keep farming. Okay. You ult and you move away. But what if Shivana, when you were like over here, right? You were farming. What if Shivana jumps over here and then E's you? You're gonna get slowed, right?
Brand stuns. Yeah.
Brand is gonna ult. The ult will bounce to you. You will get slowed like infinitely because it's Brand ultimate. And then you're probably dead because you're a Quinn. So it's one of those. It worked, right? You didn't die. You got your farm. You're fine. But it's one of those things where there's a possibility of you dying. And you want to avoid that as you are one of the damage carries. You do most of the damage in your team, more than your AD carry. You are a high priority target. If they kill you, they only have to kill Cassiopeia and they win the team fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in that situation, you always want to play carefully because if you die, you lose. So that's what you should care about. Right now, you're
Okay.
just gonna get top rave and get some farm. Right? No? Top wave? Okay, Twitch is there. Don't engage on Twitch.
Oh yeah, no, I was just trying to get the ward.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I
Now you're
died
dead.
for it.
Yeah. So this is what I mean. Over here, it was okay, right? Over here, it wasn't because Twitch just tries to bait you a bit, but he could possibly 1v1 you. You never want to be in that situation where somebody can 1v1 you, because if they can 1v1 you, they can kill you, and if you die, they will get Baron. Right here, you just lost the game, probably, because, yeah, look, here, you're gonna die. It's just sure. Your team is gonna try and collapse, but their team is there as well. So their AD is just gonna kill all of them. Because you don't have an AD anymore because you were the AD. Bam. Oh, you're dead as well. Boom. Oh, you're dead as well. Boom. Oh, we can end. I mean, Cassiopeia wasn't there. It's this is just such a sad one because in the next how many? Yeah, they just push mid. Your team is dead. They have to respawn all, and you just go in again. Okay. So what happens over here is you're back alive. You want to clear the wave. That's obvious, but you know everybody is going to be there. So right here, you should know for sure that if that place is not warded, and you should know they're gonna be there because
Okay.
they just came from that area, and Lux is not gonna be there alone, just walking around and doing nothing. They're gonna grab these towers. They want to win. They know they're stronger now. They used Twitch tanking random tower shots. But there's just it's really tough to. I mean, Morgana just walking up like that. That's not how you want to play when you're this far behind. You're 5k gold behind. You're missing dragons. It's 30 minutes in. They have a really good comp for right now for mid game because
Does
of
she
the.
have a sweeper?
She doesn't have a sweeper now.
Oh, so that would have
She
been
has a
useful there.
she has a spellbinder.
Brilliant.
That's yeah, and now she's dead. That's something that happens, dude. But it's a really yeah.
Just based on the way my teammates are playing, the only way I would have like been able to win this is if I could 1v5, or at least.
It's not really about the 1v5. It's more about making your teammates know that what they're doing is wrong and tell them how to do it. Because obviously I know silver players are like sometimes dickheads and think they know everything. But if you do that consistently and just tell people what to do and really focus on your own macro and like winning other people's lanes while maintaining your own lane. Because what you did right now, it's great that you won mid lane. It's great that you like try to roam a lot, but what did you really accomplish? Your mid laner was fairly doing okay, right? Your mid laner was
Hmm.
doing fine. Your jungler was doing fine. Your bot lane still lost hard as hell. But you also lost your lane really hard, right?
Yeah.
And the biggest problem was really that you guys didn't get any towers till like 20 minutes. You just didn't get any towers, and the moment you did get towers, or you died for it, or the team died for it because somebody wasn't there. And that's not good. That's not what you want. You want to get towers as a team, or you get them solo while you killed your laner or something like that. So
See.
so do you understand what I'm saying? Like it's fine that you roam around and try to make kills, but if your mid laner was a little bit ahead, how many times did you roam mid?
Uh, 6.
6 or 7 times. How many kills did you guys get? I mean, two
Decent
maybe.
amount. I think the Lux was pretty tilted too.
Yeah, but
We should put
you.
in all chat or something.
Yeah, but she's still 6-6. She's fine.
Yeah.
She has a great score. She's not really behind. The junglers and no, none of their laners are behind. That's
We
a bit
didn't
of a
capitalize
problem.
off of any of it.
Yeah, you didn't. You yeah, you killed her, but that's everything. You didn't get anything from it. You need to get kills. Kills are not worth anything really. Kills, yeah, sure, they give a bit of gold and stuff, but what really helps is when you kill somebody, they can't get XP and they're gonna fall behind, or you kill somebody and you grab an objective because of it, because they have less people, or it's their jungler that went missing, or you have just a great push on bot lane or whatever. So that's what kills should do for you. They shouldn't just give you gold. Yeah, obviously you got some kills on Lux, but Lux came back. And when you only win one lane, you only won mid lane because you killed Lux a couple times, right?
I don't even think we got the tower off of that.
No,
We
no,
got the
you
tower like way late.
yeah, you got the tower at like 80 minutes or something like that. That's I mean, look at it. Where is it? 21 minutes. And at 26 you got your second tower. That's 21 minutes. They got their first tower at 13 minutes. That's such a huge difference. Where they have an open top lane, because Echo took the first tower in top lane. They got bonus gold from it. That's the first great one. But the second one is they got so much pressure from it, because if top lane is open, they can roam. Their top lane is theirs because you don't have towers to hide in. So they don't have to
Mm.
worry about you guys anymore because they can just ward in your jungle and just stay safe around there. While you guys could have taken bot lane tower, you guys could have taken mid lane tower, and if if there was a little bit more wave management on top lane, you could have taken top lane tower as well. So there is really so much room to get objectives, but you guys or keep chasing and die, or just go in back to your lanes and just farm. Like, hey, we got a kill. Let's go. Let's go to our next lane and farm again.
Okay.
So what you guys do over here? I mean, the best thing to do is probably just group up as five.
That's what I was trying to say.
I mean, yeah, you might not win it because you need Warwick to ult on Brand, and if you kill Brand, it's winnable for sure. But right now, Warwick is just standing over here, isolated from the team. You guys are over here getting fucked by Brand because he does so much damage. So yeah, and you don't know where Twitch is. I mean, he's just taking a lot of damage for free. Oh, you died. How did you die? I mean, everybody tried to collapse on the Shyvana, but that's not who you want to collapse on. Because look at her, she's going pretty tanky. Okay, yeah. Twitch might be up, right? Yeah, that's what
And
I'm.
I just got fucked.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. It happens to me as well. You know, you think your team is helping for the zoning, but then they just run away and you're still in your channel time, you know? So you can't do anything. And then look, Twitch is just gonna press alt, one shot these two guys, and then there's only Warwick and then they just win. Gone, boom, gone. And then the
And then we
game is
just
over.
surrendered.
Yeah, but now the game is over. They will get bottom in hip for sure. They will get Baron and then they will get mid in hip. Maybe I would go top in hip at least. And yeah, it's just best to surrender like this. So that's really unlucky. I mean, that last fight, you guys are so far behind. It didn't. I mean, the game was practically over. So yeah.
Just unfortunate. Because I feel like
Yeah.
I roamed decently well.
Yeah, it's the roams. The roams were good. The roams was nothing wrong with, but the follow up on getting the kills and the objectives, that kind of was the problem.
Okay. Alright.
So
That's where they got ahead in gold.
yeah,
And then when I roam, we need to put wards.
Yeah.
Remember that?
So always get control wards. Always bring health potions with you, like refillable potions or whatever, because it helps. It keeps you alive in lane and makes sure when you go for a roam, you're gonna come back with more HP or leave with more HP. So
Okay.
what you want to be focusing on is one, make sure you don't tilt. That's the first one. It's hard, I know, but
When your bot lane's
yeah,
inting, as it always does.
you gotta think like it happens. It just happens. Sometimes you win bot lane, sometimes you lose them. It happens. Second one is vision control. Don't waste wards. You're gonna need them.
Okay.
So what you want to do is really focus on where to place wards and when, and if they're useful. First, before you check a ward, check, okay, if their jungler is bot lane, they gank bot lane, don't ward. Just don't ward for the next minute. After that minute, place a ward. Because their jungler gank bot lane, so he's bot lane, he's gonna do his camps and go top lane. So there's no need to place a ward. A second
Okay.
one, if you're leaving a lane, no need to ward because you're not there anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I warded that one time.
Yeah.
But,
Third one,
I'm just so used to warding that bush.
yeah, that's just automatism from top laners.
Yeah.
I've been there. So
Mhm.
third one, when you're roaming and you get kills, ping team objectives, not
Just
kills.
ping the shit out of the tower.
Yeah, just make sure your team wants to go for objectives, because if you get an early mid tower, the whole map breaks open and you can snowball. You can roam all the way. Third one, team. Focus on getting your team, making sure your team doesn't go into a blood rage and like Warwick's passive, you know, if somebody's low, chase them down and try to kill them. No. Even if you guys are like 5 men collapsing on somebody, that guy is like 20% HP and you guys have no intel, don't go after him. Just make sure he has to back that guy. So it will be a 4v5 anyway. So it doesn't matter if you kill him or you don't kill him, that guy won't be there for the next 30 seconds. You can take fights then. That's fine. Just make sure you don't waste any resources.
Okay.
Do I have anything more?
I have to return back to top lane to get my farm, because that actually really
Yeah.
hurt me.
Yeah, farming.
Make sure top lane, make sure top lane is pushing.
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to go for slow pushes. What you want to do really is, if you're farming on top lane, you don't want to overextend for farm. So what you do is you make sure the wave pushes back to you. And when it pushes back to you, you grab the minions and let them slow push back. So if you're going base or something, just grab the minions, make sure there's one left, and then just go home. And
Just
the
one caster minion?
yeah, just one or two caster minions, because if one or two caster minions stay alive, the next wave will be like 6 minions plus that two caster minions, right? So that's 8 minions. These 8 minions will kill your 6 minions faster.
I see. And then it'll push it towards me, and then I go
Yep.
pick it up.
You
Then
just
I go,
push it all the
yeah.
way under the tower, and then when the next wave comes, just kill like everything but the casters, or like save one or two, and then go home. Just go home. And then if you come back, Echo will be pushing into you. So you go to the river, ward the river, go back to your lane, and start farming, because the wave will be right next to your tower. You will chat in to your jungler like, "Hey dude, top lane is free. We can kill them all day," and he will come, because silver people love free kills. If you tell them there's a free kill, they will get it. They will come. They will come for it. So you can abuse the fact that they have a blood rage, but
You
that
really do.
yeah, you can really abuse that. I mean, it's great playing against with silver players. So people love chasing and love killing. That's how silver works. So you can use that fact and try to bait people into like trying to kill you, and make sure you don't die. That's the best thing. If you don't die, and if nobody dies, you're most of the time win games, because you guys have a cool head. You don't go into a blood rage, and you will just win because you're making great decisions.
Okay. Honestly, might just ban like high damage supports like Brand or Zyra. Even when I'm playing top lane, because that's the problem, is when I'm playing top lane, like, those supports always win lane, it seems. Especially in silver.
Yeah, that's the problem with silver. People have a hard time with dodging and microplay, and champions like Zira, Brands, Trash,
Oh, you
all
should have
that.
seen the Xerath Lux bot lane that I played
Yes,
against the other day.
but also Seraph, Lux, they really do a lot of damage if they get one freaking CC spell off, and then you're dead. And in silver, you can hit a lot of CC spells at
I
any possible time. So
look at the match history on that account.
so yeah, that's a bit of a problem for most silver players. So what you can do is always call them out and say, dude, you gotta play safe, play it slow. We win late game, you know. And as long as you keep playing and just keep having a cool head, you will get the wins anyway and get out. That's just how it works. If you play enough, you will get better, and just
So I'm trying to do. Because playing Poppy, like, you saw I did decently well that one
yeah,
game. Still lost. Like, it feels almost like a lottery when I'm playing Poppy, because I can win lane.
it
I can
is.
make my laner go like 0-7,
Yep.
but every other lane will feed and then we lose the game.
That's. I mean, most people don't really believe in coin flip games, but yeah, I'm kind of this. I mean, obviously, if you play perfectly, you're gonna win every single game. Not every single, but in low elo, you're gonna win every single game. But you can't play perfectly. There are too many decisions to make, and but if you just win your lane, and even when playing Poppy, get like Transcendence or something and go roam. Go to mid, help your jungler invade, uh, ping enemy red buffs or something like that to invade with your jungler, try to get picks, and you will see that your win rate will go up like like a freaking skyrocket.
Hmm. I'll try.
Yeah.
The mid poppy ganks. I've tried it a few times. It's tough because you have to hit your smash on that little
Yeah.
wall, that tiny little wall,
It's a tough
like in
one to
between the
hit, yeah.
river.
But
Yeah,
if you want to really train it, you should try playing Poppy Jungle and just perma camp mid lane.
I just don't have the decision making to play jungle.
Fair enough.
Like it's tough to know like when to do my camps, when to gank which lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
True.
that's why I like top lane because it's kind of just
An
a
island.
solo like split push lane.
Yeah, yeah, that, yeah, it kind of is, yeah.
But that also means that I'm really reliant on my team, which sucks in silver.
Yep, yeah, it's I mean, top laners, you can go for the split push, but you can also go for winning the game for your team with TP plays and stuff. But then you need a team as well to ward for you and make sure you have good TP wards.
Yeah, and team fights normally like in silver are so one-sided. It's like a
Yeah,
2v4.
yeah,
Your team's
true.
just getting caught out,
It's just
or you're catching
getting
them out.
picks, yeah. Yep, true, true. There are not a lot of 5-on-5 team fights. That's really
Which
true.
really sucks, because 5v5 team fights are fun.
Yeah, true. But then you have to make sure you stick as five with your team. Make sure they all stick, and that's something you gotta coordinate your team with. But that's probably something for later on. It's best to first focus on what I did at least is I first focused on learning a single champion, which was Ashe. Then I focused on farming, just getting every single freaking minion. And then I moved to top lane and I won most of my lanes just because I farmed better and got gold advantages, minion advantages, XP advantages because you're farming properly and having proper wave control, right?
Hmm.
Because that's really important in top lane. But
And I need to work on that.
then,
Like, when I play Poppy, I normally just outplay them, because most
yeah,
people don't even know how to play against Poppy, because let's be honest, who plays Poppy?
that, yeah, true,
Um,
true, for sure, for
yeah.
sure, yeah,
So I just smash him a couple times against a wall, then I win lane.
yeah.
And
And they're like, "Oh, Poppy is broken. She does too much
I
damage."
know,
Yeah.
I love that. God, I'd love to meet the guy who has to ban Poppy because I won lane against him.
Yeah, true. But that's just something. I mean, if people ask me what is the best thing to learn first, and I'm like, the first thing is learn a champion, just one trick champion, because if you know a champion from the inside out, you don't have to focus when you're learning how to macro play. So if you want to learn macro play, play a champion you're comfortable with and try to make plays that look like crazy and figure out what works good for you in your elo. So if I'm playing in platinum, I can TP down bot lane and we can get like a double kill or a triple kill when they're jungler camps and we have like a 5-on-5 bot lane fight. But in silver, 5-on-5 bot lane fights at 12 minutes are never going to happen, right? That's just
No.
that's just never going to happen. Nobody's gonna TP down there. They're like, oh, my farm, you know. So what you want to do really is not focus as much on on TP playing in solo queue, in silver solo queue, but focus on really getting objectives. Objectives are key to winning. If you can't win your lane, then you have a problem because then you need to or have jungle assistance and win lane as well and get your tower. Because if you get your tower, you can push the wave till their tower and then go for a roam. Because the 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 amount of time it takes for the minions to depush and come back to your tower is so significantly long that you can literally roam mid, get 2 or 3 waves with your mid laner, dive the enemy mid laner, and get tower, and then move back and still have your tower alive.
I
So
see.
you want to get top tower, obviously. If you're winning lane, get top tower. But don't try to push for the second top tower. Try to then to make like proactive plays on mid lane or on jungle or wherever you want to be, you know?
Usually I go to the feeding bot lane and try to gank from river.
Yeah. You
Or
can
get dragon, actually.
always
Because,
you can always do that, but first, make sure your jungle follows you around, because a top laner and a jungler, if they gank you, you're done, because top laners and junglers mostly have a ton of CC.
yeah,
So then you're just freaking dead. So if you go bot lane to gank bot lane, make sure your jungler is with you. If it's a 4v2, you just dive them, kill them, and get dragon or get tower. And if they have
that's,
bot, if their bot lane has bot tower, if your bot lane is bot tower, well, just move your bot lane back to mid lane. They're gonna push mid lane. You're gonna get bot lane, and your mid laner is gonna get top lane, and you're just gonna farm it out. And you haven't you have a pretty big XP lead and a pretty big gold lead at that point.
yeah. The only problem is getting my jungler to actually, like, do anything.
Yeah, that's something you gotta like if that guy is in chat, just chat or ping. It's it's really important for him to understand. Okay, we can get gold on this on killing this bot lane, and we can also get a ton of pressure on the map by getting objectives or like warding their whole jungle out or whatever. I mean, you get time when their bot lane is dead, because you have 4 people that can get into the enemy jungle, and
Hmm.
they only have 2 people that can do that.
That's what I
So
do when I play support. It's whenever we get a kill on their bot lane, I always go ward up their entire jungle.
yeah,
That's why I like playing support, because you notice how the Morgana had no vision score, never
hmm,
placed wards, got like one control ward, no sweeper. That's so frustrating.
yeah, it's really annoying, but that's something you gotta do. That's the moment you gotta tell people what to do. And I know they don't listen always. That just
Yeah, I
happens.
did. I'm almost certain I asked the Morgana to get a sweeper that game.
Yeah.
I played against a Teemo as Quinn the other day,
Hmm.
and I was the only one with a sweeper on my team.
Yeah, that's just really sucks, because then you're
Yeah,
gonna hit team mushrooms all day long, and
so I had to fly around and get shrooms,
yeah,
and couldn't help my team very much.
yeah,
I
which
think that was the game. I went 14-5.
that's pretty good. But I mean, it's
Yeah, we
always
still
like,
lost that game.
yeah, it's always like sometimes you win them, sometimes you can't carry your team. That happens. It just happens sometimes. I mean, it happens to everybody, and but if you play well, over time you will get slowly higher elo for sure.
Yeah, just takes a while.
It takes
I
a
mean,
while and a lot of effort, because
yeah,
obviously I'm not playing perfect, you're not playing perfect, nobody's playing perfectly. And then, I mean, the less mistakes you make and the better decisions you make, the easier it will get, for
okay.
sure.
Thanks for the advice, man.
Yeah, no problem. But I'm gonna wrap it up here as well.
Oh, are you still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll speak to you in a sec.
Alright.
So that was it for today. We watched a silver free game. It was a pretty fun game. Um, there was some pretty bad decision making in there, but that's fine for me. I mean, from mistakes you can learn. Maybe I'm gonna do more of these videos. I will see, but I'm always in there for where I'm always doing advice to people and stuff. So yeah, I hope you see you guys in the next video, dude.